And welcome again, dear friends, to another edition of Fresh Bread. This is Reverend Phil Anderson here, pastor of Oakland United Methodist Church and Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church. So glad to have you with us. We're beginning a new week here. It is July the 5th, 2021, day after the 4th of July, of course, and we hope you had a good 4th. I'm actually recording this on the 4th in the afternoon up here in the pastor's study at Oakland United Methodist Church. Had some good services today. It felt so good to be back with everybody. I've been out of the pulpit the last 2 Sundays with a little time off. And really, I would rather just be in the pulpit all the time. I much prefer being sort of in the groove, as I was saying the other day. And yeah, I need some time off occasionally. And the church office with the Great Plains Conference of the United Methodist Church is very supportive of taking some time off and encourages us to do so. And for that reason, I went ahead and took some time off. So I was telling somebody at Kansas Avenue this morning, I was trying to get caught back up. You know, once you're gone for a couple of weeks, things keep moving and you want to catch up. So that's kind of what I'm up to, just kind of catching up this week. Now, we're going to take a little different approach with these Fresh Bread broadcasts starting today. Instead of them being 10 minutes, we're going to make them 5 minutes. So we're going to keep them a little bit shorter. I think that'll be a good move. And we've contemplating stopping them all together, but actually got some good feedback. So we're going to continue them, but just a little bit of a tweak here. And so that's sort of the backstory here, if you will. And I got a little coffee to kind of keep me going here today. It is, again, Sunday afternoon as I'm recording this on the 4th of July. Well, it's hard to believe it's the 4th of July. I sit here and I hear a few firecrackers and fireworks going on outside. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like another day to me. But maybe tonight the fireworks will really take off. I don't know. I'm not much into fireworks. I don't know about you, but regardless, it's a good day to remember the freedoms that we've been given and that we want to protect and preserve. Not always fashionable these days to say you're a proud American, and yet as many difficulties and problems as our country has and has had, I believe we're still very blessed to be here, certainly to have the freedoms that we do have, even though it seems like they may be kind of slowly but surely eroding. We want to enjoy the freedoms we have, and we want to preserve them and actually expand them so that we will be able to pass these on to future generations. Freedom of worship, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, freedom of the press, all these different things, freedom of speech, all these things we need to preserve. It's easy to let people intimidate us and kind of push us back into a corner. And so we want to, in our own positive way, I think, just to maintain these freedoms and to show the love of Christ as we do so, and to really be God's representatives here on earth, that we are taking our marching orders not so much from the government or from elected officials, but really from the Lord himself. So that's the goal, I believe, for myself, hopefully for you, that we would just maintain this idea of being free. And I like Galatians 5:1 in this regard, because it's a good verse for a day like today as we again are thinking about our freedoms that we have been given. Let's look at Galatians 5:1 here before we say goodbye today. And it's again one of those verses I think we should memorize. It's a good one to have in mind as we go through our daily lives. It says, "So Christ has truly set us free. Now make sure that you stay free and don't get tied up again in slavery to the law." It's for freedom Christ has set us free. It's kind of one of those great statements, and let's maintain our freedom. But most of all, let's maintain our freedom in Christ, that we look to him as the author and the perfecter of our faith. Each day we just walk closer with Jesus Christ. Well, friends, thanks for joining me today on Fresh Bread. I wish you a great day, and we hope to talk to you more tomorrow.